Good afternoon, YouTube. And today I'm about to teach you how to clean chitlins and also how to cook them. Because even though the bags say triple clean, they are not always clean. So you always have to go behind them and clean them yourself. Because if not, you will be eating shit. Come a little closer. Because instead of chitlins, you'll be eating shitlins. So let me teach you how to clean them. All right. So now I'm about to open my bag. I pour a little bit of this water out, but also keep some of it inside my bowl. All right, so I keep my bag to put the nasty stuff in, and this is the clean stuff. All right, so this is how you clean them. So you see all this brown stuff, you just make sure you look through it as good as possible. You put that in the bag. And all those membranes, you just make sure you look through, and you're going to have to peel some of this stuff off. And of course, if you have nails, it's going to be a little difficult. So you just got to work with it. But it's a process. So you just find a good end. And you just look. Make sure everything is clean. All right. So that look good. All right. So we're going to look through each and every single one of these. All right. So basically, you're just going behind their work. They probably triple clean them, but you always going to find a mistake that they made. But so far, I haven't ran into one yet. And these are long, so yes, you are definitely going to have to cut these. But before you do, just make sure they're clean. Now it's time to get my knife. And I cut these like this. I mean, you don't got to cut them too big, but don't cut them too small either. I'm gonna keep my knife right here because I don't want to put that back on my countertop. All right. Looking good so far. Well, I knew we were gonna run into a problem. See that membrane? That's the part you keep. This part is nasty. Like I said, you always gonna run into a problem. And that's how you clean it. See how you peel that nasty stuff off? Now that's what you're looking for. The chitling's gonna have the midbrain. This is what you eat. This is the good stuff. Look at that. That's nasty. You don't want to feed your family that. Again, there goes some more nasty stuff. And that's how you clean chitlins, just like this. You pull it apart. It's easy. It's not that hard. I promise you it's not. It's easy as I don't know what. Matter of fact, it's really easy once you get the hang of it. You be doing the thing then. That one clean. That one good. I told you we'll run into some good ones and we'll run into some bad ones. But it's all right. We are our own judge. And make sure you run a little water. You don't want it to sit a little too long by itself like that. You don't have to put the water in there now. Just wait till you start putting a little chitlins in there. All right. Okay. And there goes some more stuff. Good. Bad. And you just keep on with the process until all of these are done and all of these are clean. Now this is just nasty. This is just straight nasty. You don't eat that. It's straight nasty. All right. Good. Bad. Like I said, it's not that hard. So what I'm about to do is continue with my process. And trust me, once you get the hang of it, it's very easy. That one good, but let me cut it. I had already cleaned out my sink, so I already knew what this day was. That's straight nasty. All right, so I'm going to go finish up my process, and I'm going to finish up cleaning up these chitlins. All righty, so these chitlins is almost clean. I got a few more to go. Not many. I didn't have many. I only have one bag because there's only 3 of us in our family household. So now I'm about to give y'all the next step. After this step right here, after you clean these, all right, so now this is done. So what you got to do is, you don't want to have this all over your hands, so wash your hands off really good. Put a little dish detergent on it, just washing it off. Because I definitely don't want that smell on my hand all day. All right. All right, so now I'm going to go dry my hands off. Okay. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is the ones that are already in the water, we're going to make sure this is good to go. And then we're going to pull this out. Pull this old water out. Okay. And put fresh cold water in. All right. Bring your bowl over here. I move my stuff out the way. Also, cut you up a onion. I have 2 yellow onions that I already cut up. So now you get your chitlins. And you put them in the pot. Okay, so now the same water that you already rinsed it with, you put that in there. And we're just going to get a little bit more water. All right, for those who do not know what chitlins is, I'm going to tell you. Chitlins are pig intestines. All right, so we no longer need this bowl. I don't think so, but I am going to leave it here. This is an important step. What we're going to do is we're going to bring this to a boil. We're going to let this boil. Once it go to a boil, we're going to pull all this old water out. And then once we pull all this old water out, we're going to come back and I'm going to tell you what else next to do. So then that's when we're going to add all the goodness. So right now, we're just going to boil this down until it comes to a boil. So once it comes to a boil, we will be changing out this water and then we'll be adding all the goodness and all the flavor and everything like that. But right now, it should be boiling soon. And that's what we're waiting on, a good boil. All right, now it is boiling. Now this is what it's supposed to be like. So I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to take this over to the sink. This is very hot. Please be very careful. I have my strainer inside my sink, as you can see. Just go ahead and look. And I'm going to go ahead and pour this right inside my strainer. All right. So now I'm going to bring my all right. So now I'm going to bring my chitlins back over here. So now we're going to do 2 cups of water. Probably another little bit of water because these gonna cook for 3 hours. All right. So now I have this spicy chicken broth. You don't have to do spicy, but we like a little spicy over here. And I'm going to pour some in here. Just pour half of the carton in here. You don't have to pour all of it, just half of it. All right. And okay. So now I'm going to turn my boiler on 5. The reason why I didn't turn it on now because I knew this was going to be very hot. So now here comes the season. Now we're about to use Slap Your Mama season. Of course, you can use whatever you like. We're just going to sprinkle a little bit in there. We're going to use some black pepper. We're going to use some onion. Give it that nice onion taste. And then we're going to hit it with some salt. I say about a good tablespoon of salt. Because like I said, the chicken broth kind of give it a flavor. Just one more little pinch. All right. And then last but not least, our onions. And like I said, these are yellow onions. I had already cut them up. So we're going to put them inside of here. Break them up real good. Get them all the way around. I like to break my onions up so I can get these chitlins the taste that it deserves. All right. Don't be shy. All right, so now we're going to give this a good stir. All right, so now we're going to let these chitlins cook for 3 hours. And when we come back, we will have these done. And we will have the side dishes of what we're going to eat this with. And thank you for watching. And I hope you learned a little bit on how to clean and cook some chitlins. So we shall be back in 3 hours. Love ya. All right, y'all. So here's my chitlins now. They should be looking like this with the chicken broth in it. Ain't they pretty and clean and looking real good? They look nice. All right. We'll be back in a few seconds. All right. So now my plate has been fixed. And here's what we're having. So we got the chitlins. We got the sweet potatoes. We got the greens. And we got the macaroni cheese. That is our dinner for today. Don't it look amazing, y'all? It looks so good. Don't y'all want to just jump into this video and eat all of that? All right. So hopefully by now, the ones that didn't know how to clean chitlins or cook them, you have now know how to clean them and cook them. Thank you for watching my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. And don't forget to hit that bell for future coming videos. Love ya.